Hi there, I'm Petar and this is PetarSmiljana Qigong channel. Today I'm going to talk about basic purposes of regulation of breathing in Qigong. In the different Qigong schools, the regulation of breathing was one of the most important areas of practice. Effective breathing is actually of primary importance for good health, longevity, emotional stability and peaceful and clear mind. Breathing is related to the abundance of qi that we have and the ability to lead it and manipulate it. The cultivation of breathing is necessary if we want to achieve deeper meditative states. Cultivating the skill of breathing. Throughout centuries, different approaches and methods of breathing were developed. The cultivation of breathing skill is in Qigong lifelong process in which we continue to develop our breathing to become more and more effective and refined. Breathing becomes our strategy and we are more and more able to use it for specific purposes in Qigong and in life in general. Quality of breathing that we want to develop. In Qigong we are learning the way of breathing by which we do not overstimulate our body and make it too young. Usually we use normal abdominal breathing where we use thoracic diaphragm or in short diaphragm. In the first stage we want to develop relaxed, even, smooth and calm breathing. We practice this breathing until it becomes natural for us. We are ready to proceed and to refine our breathing further to become long, deep and soft. What are the basic purposes of regulation of breathing in Qigong? There are many reasons why Qigong cultivates breathing, but I will mention only few of them. First one is oxygen supply and expelling carbon dioxide. When we inhale, we draw in our lungs oxygen which then supply through the blood circulation every cell of our body and enables them to function efficiently. The amount of oxygen that we get into our body is primarily related to the air quality and to the degree of our breathing skills. The quantity of oxygen influences all our tissues. Oxygen deficiency causes faster degeneration of the whole body. The most sensitive part of our body is brain. Brain cells need more oxygen than other cells of our body. Consequences of improper breathing are also worse concentration and loss of mental clarity. When we exhale, we expel from our body carbon dioxide, which is formed in our body as waste product in a different energy making processes. Because of the improper shallow breathing, the carbon dioxide can stagnate in the body and exceeds its normal level. This influences our health in a very bad way. In Qigong, we want to inhale the most oxygen as possible and to exhale in the most efficient way waste products in a form of carbon dioxide. Breathing as massage of internal organs. If you are not familiar with the internal structures of human torso, including thoracic diaphragm and internal organs, take a look for a while in Anatomy Atlas. It will be clear to you how the movements of diaphragm influence the internal organs. When we inhale, diaphragm moves down and presses gently on internal organs below. And when we exhale, it moves up and the pressure is released. You will oftentimes find in Qigong practices breathing as massage for internal organs. This massage stimulates and relaxes internal organs and also regulates the pressure of our torso, which over years decreases. It is important that the movement of diaphragm is gentle and we don't use force. This kind of breathing also strengthens abdominal muscles. From the energy point of view, abdominal breathing strengthens water qi and regulates fire qi in our energy system. Breathing can regulate emotions. Our emotions are tightly connected with our breathing. And by breathing consciously, we are able to regulate emotions to a certain degree. Breathing is also mutually connected with the state of our mind. When our mind is calm and clear, we are also emotionally calm and stable. Our breathing is smooth and the lengths of inhale and exhale are even. As soon as we become, for example, angry or excited in any way, we start to breathe faster and our exhalation is stronger. The heart rate increases. In Qigong, the regulation of our emotional mind, or Xin, is one of the first steps to a more peaceful breathing. Breathing to increase the intake of air Qi. After our birth, we start to rely on different sources of Qi. For example, air and food, which Chinese define as post-birth Qi or post-heaven Qi. The oxygen in the air and Qi are in reciprocal relationship. The more oxygen we intake, the more Qi we have. We can get more Qi by breathing good quality air. But if we are breathing improperly, this wouldn't help us a lot. Contrary, if we are very skilled in breathing, we can get into our lungs bigger quantity of air and lead it deep down into our lungs. In this way, body will be better supplied by oxygen and consequently with more Qi. Breathing as the key to lead the Qi. In Qigong, breathing is the key to lead the Qi. By using our breathing, we can lead Qi to the limbs and open energy channels there. This method is also used in martial arts to increase fighting power. Using our breathing, we can be able also to lead the Qi to our skin and consequently strengthen our guardian Qi or Wei Qi, whose function is to protect us from outside pathogen influence and diseases. With the use of breathing, we can also exchange our Qi with the environment and we are able to connect with the primary forces of heaven and earth. Breathing as the key to lead the mind into a deeper meditative state. By practicing regulation of breathing, we can learn how to lead our mind into a deeper and calmer state. This kind of breathing causes heartbeat to slow down and also our brain waves to become slower. We reach states where we are able to comprehend and feel things that in normal awake state, when beta waves are active, we cannot. These are in short reasons why as Qigong practitioners we want to cultivate our breathing. About some of these topics I will be talking in detail in future videos. May the Qi be with you.